Kellogg and Doris Burke. I'll see you again at halftime.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Doris Burke and Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for Utah and for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. Now here's Olynyk. Here's Clarkson. Misses the 3. And so it's the Lakers with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Kicks it to Tucker. The 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Boy, the Jazz have a lot of big bodies down low, Kevin. I mean, they'll always have 2 big post presences at all times, and sometimes they might even have 3 down there. It showed up. If you look at how often they took threes, didn't really shoot a lot of them.
And for the Jazz, they took 4 more threes a game last season than they had the prior year, up to 17 a game, Steve, but still, they shot the 3rd fewest threes after all that in the NBA.
Well, it's a league-wide trend, Kevin. Teams are really waking up to the value of the 3. And I think the Jazz have traditionally been a low-post team, an inside team. But, you know, I would look for them to add 3-point shooters in the next few years.
And he makes both free throws.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
He's perfect from the line this time.
Guys, there were a lot of questions about what went wrong for Utah last year as they saw themselves slip from a middle-of-the-pack playoff team to being on the outside looking in at the playoffs. One reason was their play on the road.
A nice shot by Tucker. And here's Los Angeles. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. The battle on the boards is something that he knows will be a big barometer for how this game turns out. He said coming out ahead in rebounds is something that we simply have to strive for in this game. If we let them beat us up on the glass, it's going to be a long uphill fight. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. Obviously, getting better position, Clark, on the boards is an issue.
Yeah, that and the will to get it done, Kevin.
And that one falls for Davis. As you said with the Jazz last year, getting wins on the road a big problem for them, and they just couldn't keep up in that category. You know, Steve, with other teams vying for a playoff spot.
Yeah, they finished 13-28 on the road, and that was what kept them out of the postseason. They just have to improve in that regard this year if they're going to get into the playoffs.
That one is no good.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the third most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
Now, here is Russell.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard. I mean, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
Now here's LeBron. The Lakers working the ball around now. And Davis gets it to go.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Clarkson, and Davis sends it back. Here's the break. Here's Reeves, and it's blocked by Tucker. Olynyk the pass to Tucker. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Olynyk. LeBron kicks to Russell. Pass to Reeves. Davis lets the three fly. No good from Reeves. Feeds to Olynyk. Pass to Tucker. Here's Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the #1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. The all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season and a potential superstar big man in the NBA.
So it's the Jazz now after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And the shot is good. Tucker's got 5 now. Lakers leading by 3. He feeds it to Russell. The pass to Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. Good. And for Davis, outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively an elite shot blocker and rebounder, and offensively very talented as a ball handler and finisher. He just needs to get stronger, and as he grows, as he matures, I think Davis will be a perennial all-star.
Good on the shot.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And another specialty of his is the three ball from the corner. That's his signature shot. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Jazz trailed by 6. They set the pick. The dish to Tucker. He kicks to Gay. There's the feed to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. Screen by Russell. Launches it. Can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Clarkson. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
From the arc. No good from LeBron. Jazz trail by 6. Clausen, defended by Reeves. Dishes it to Tucker. The shot. LeBron with the block. Pass to Davis. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Olynyk. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Clausen. It's good from long range.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
For the Jazz last season, it really became an issue about the log jam inside. They had two established starters in Jefferson and Millsap and two young up-and-comers in Cantor and Favors, and there was an expectation that somebody would be moved, but the trading deadline passed and they were all still there.
The Jazz making a switch here. As Azubuike's checked in. Lakers leading by 3. Well, you would have thought that the Jazz would have made a deal one way or another, but it was hard for them as they were in the thick of a playoff race at the time, Steve, sort of tied their hands.
Well, if they weren't in that race, I think they might have sent one or two of those guys out to try to get some more assets for the future. As it was, they ended up losing Millsap and Al Jefferson, so it's incumbent on the young talent in that front court to now develop and really take over.
And the Jazz with possession here after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Kicks to Olynyk. Clock at 6. Clausen.
The poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
It's Davis on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And again, no good by the Lakers. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Tucker. He has 5.
Come get it, come get it.
The steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Number 2. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Here's Azubuike. Here's Markkanen. Hits the close-range jumper. Los Angeles leading by 3. Passes it to Schroeder. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Lakers lead by 5. Utah shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, let's start with the positive in the Lakers postseason. They did make it. That's all that can be said is their dramatic passing of Utah and the Rockets down the stretch to take the 7th seed was really the lone highlight of what would be a quick exit from the playoffs for them.
That free throw good from Dunn. Going back to the Lakers, swept in 4 straight by the Spurs, and none of the games really that close. Spurs, Steve, just dominated them, and every sense of the word. Injuries didn't help either.
No, they didn't help, but, you know, the Spurs just outplayed whoever was on the floor for L.A. And I think a lot of people thought the Spurs would be a good first-round matchup for the Lakers, but that notion was quickly squashed. San Antonio just totally dominant.
While never a lock for the playoffs, the Jazz were in the driver's seat for a playoff spot up until the All-Star break last season. However, after the second half kicked up again, they just couldn't beat the teams they needed to and lost a lot of ground, letting the Lakers back in the hunt.
Now here's Beasley. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder, and it's blocked by Dunn, but he recovers it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jazz trailed by 3. Of course, the Lakers would eventually pass them up during the final days to snag a playoff spot. But, Steve, as you said, it was just a poor run of games for the Jazz right after the All-Star break that did them in.
Well, it would have been nice for this young core to gain some valuable playoff experience, but they did pick up a couple of first-round draft picks. They continue to add talent to this deep roster, and I would think it's just a matter of time before they're back in the playoffs again.
Here's Schroeder. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Lakers leading by 3. Bumble. He's covered by Azubuike. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder, defended by Dunn. No good from Schroeder.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the boards.
Azubuike is screen on Walker.
Shot! Put it back!
The Jazz making a switch here. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder, defended by Dunn. Here's Walker with the 3. Gets it to go.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Inside. Here's Jones. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. Lakers leading by 4. Beasley outside. Feeds to Walker. Back to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's the screen. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And the Lakers making a change here. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Schroeder, defended by Dunn. High post shot. No good from Schroeder.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Dunn, defended by Schroeder. Dunn gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. 6 points for him. Outside, Walker. Right side to Walker. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, "I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve." But he certainly remains motivated, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself." And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks. The shot's good from Dunn. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Gabriel. Brown outside. Lakers working the ball around now. And Walker kicks to Brown. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Markin, he's covered by Brown. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Gotta love the teardrop. Just put it right over the defender.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. For Utah, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Lakers call time here.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Here's Schroeder. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. A second chance effort. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Well, the free throw line has been kind to them, too. They're attacking, drawing fouls, and making it pay for them.
And he's good on the second. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dunn. Number 30, guarded by Walker. The pass to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Number 24. Lays out. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And Utah making a change here. Passes to Dunn. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, defensively, he's a ball hawk. I mean, that mixture of anticipation and quick, strong hands makes him a threat to pick off a basketball any time from a ball handler.
Another thing about him is how quick he is to react when he's defending near the hoop. A lot of his blocks, so to speak, come at waist level because he pokes the ball away as his man is on the way up.
No good on the free throw. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Schroeder. He feeds it to Davis. He dishes it to Brown. He passes to LeBron.
Well, an interesting revelation regarding Rudy Gay came out recently. I mean, he's had vision issues for years and refused to wear corrective lenses, contacts, or goggles. That might explain why a player with such a great looking stroke would struggle with his shooting percentages from outside.
No good from Dunn.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
LeBron drives in, and he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. And Clark, you talked about Rudy Gay declining to wear contact lenses. Steve, that doesn't seem to make any sense to me.
Well, there's got to be a good reason for it, and I haven't talked to Rudy about it. But look, I mean, every player has to be comfortable out on the floor. You either, wear goggles or wear contacts or don't wear anything at all. I mean, it's whatever is comfortable, that's the most important thing.
The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. The Lakers in the lead. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the pass to Reeves. Brown. There's the dish to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 7.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
They set the pick. He kicks it to Tucker. Tries a 3. Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 3. And there's the feed to LeBron. Passes it to Reeves. And the 3 off target. For Utah, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And stolen by LeBron. Dishes it to Russell. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 5.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Took him no time at all on that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's LeBron. Again, Los Angeles. Jazz trail by 5. Kicks it to Tucker. Takes a 3. That's good. Tucker's got 8. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Brown, good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now here's Olynyk. Back to Gay. Feeds it to Tucker. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Davis. He dishes it to Russell. Gets in there. Davis with the assist. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Jazz trail by 7. He feeds it to Olynyk. And there's the pass to Dunn. Here's Clarkson. Off target from three-point range.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
LeBron gets the screen from Davis. LeBron passes to Schroeder. No one covering. Schroeder's got 6.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
So it's the Jazz now. They trail by 9 points. Shots good from Dunn.
Well, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
LeBron James on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The dish to Tucker. Passes it to Dunn. Shoots a 3. Gets it to go. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
It's LeBron with the drive. Utah with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
And Tucker kicks to Olynyk. He passes to Tucker. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 4. Davis sets a screen. Russell passes to Schroeder. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Schroeder's got 9 points. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. He kicks it to Tucker. Here's Clarkson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 9. LeBron kicks to Russell. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Dunn passes to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dunn. In Utah, another 3.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Pass to Schroeder from downtown, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
There's a screen. Here's Dunn, and stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. The shot's good from Schroeder. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
So deflating for a team, Clark, coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him. Back to LeBron for 3. Good. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Clarkson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
The Jazz shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Now the pass to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now the feed to Olynyk. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. To the paint. The shot's good from Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Clarkson, he's guarded by Russell. A baseline J. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 10. Lakers leading by 10. LeBron kicks to Russell. He passes it to Reeves. Clock at 6. Gets it to go.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Olynyk the pass to Dunn. Here's Clarkson. No good with the triple. And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 12. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your Sunday. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Utah. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. For LeBron, it's been way too easy against the Jazz D. He's got 12 points, and he's been all over the defensive side of the court as well. And still hanging in there, the Utah Jazz. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. Thanks for being with us. Now back to Los Angeles as the third quarter gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The busy streets of Los Angeles, lighting up the night sky as we continue.
Everybody knows how brutal the Western Conference can be, and part of the reason the Lakers were able to make it to the playoffs is because they were above 500 in the West, which is pretty impressive.
Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. LeBron's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles. Well, going back to the Lakers in the West, they would end with a 28-24 record, Steve, against the rest of the conference. That record falling right in line where they finished in relation to the rest of the West.
Well, and that record was really the big reason that they were able to catch up to Utah and end up passing them for the last playoff spot. And, you know, Laker fans might not be happy with how quickly they exited the postseason, getting swept by the Spurs, but, you know, they did make a good push at the end of the season just to get in. Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds. LeBron.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Reeves. LeBron outside. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. Jumper off the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to LeBron. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. LeBron's got 16 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 16. Clarkson. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Markin, he's guarded by Russell. That's good. He's got 9.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
LeBron kicks to Russell. They grab their own miss. There's the pass to Reeves. LeBron outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Much has been made about the show LeBron puts out during games, but he also puts on a spectacle in his pregame routine. Last season, he and others started pulling out all the stops and dunking in the pregame warm-up in an effort to break a sweat.
Makes the lead pass. Markin, he's guarded by Davis. Lets it go from deep. No good. And Clark, you mentioned the pregame dunks for LeBron, a devastating finisher. Some have asked why he's never competed in the All-Star Slam Dunk competition. In fact, I say that every Saturday night I'm sitting on that microphone. Why isn't LeBron in this competition?
Wouldn't it be nice? In fact, I think, didn't Magic Johnson even put up a $1 million incentive him to compete? Yeah, it would be incredible to see him. I don't know. I think it's become almost a chore for players these days to enter, but it would be fantastic to see him out there.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Tucker. 8 points for him. Clausen, he's guarded by Russell. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
The Jazz making a switch here. As Azubuike's checked in. Lakers leading by 15. And the Lakers call time here. And Davis backs down. Outside, Russell. Passes to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. And here's LeBron outside. That is good. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Tucker. He's got 8. Another miss by Utah.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Baseline try. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Dishes to Davis. The pass to Reeves. Feeds it to LeBron. Kicks to Russell. Back to LeBron. He passes to Reeves. Second chance shot. He lays it in. He's got 6. Here's Tucker. He dishes it to Azubuike. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
That one falls for Azubuike. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And he makes the first but misses the second. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Here's Humboldt. It's blocked. Here's Tucker. 8 points for him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Tucker's got 10.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Outside, Walker. Shoots the 3. Shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. He feeds it to Tucker. Swiped it away. Bum ball defended by Tucker. Here's bum ball. And again, the Lakers no good. Jazz trail by 17. There's the dish to Azubuike. He kicks to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Clarkson guarded by Walker. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Walker's got 7. And the Jazz call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Utah making a change here. Jazz trailed by 19. The feed to Tucker. Passes it to Olynyk. 5 on the clock. Trying his luck deep. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 16. Pass to Beasley. Dishes it to Walker. It's stolen. Here's Clarkson. Rejected by Beasley. A nice shot by Tucker.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Beasley with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The Lakers working the ball around now. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Number 28. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Tucker. 15 points in the game. Pass to Olynyk. Left block shot on the way. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they called them.
And great instincts, too. I mean, just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
They set the screen. Here's Tucker. Number 24. Soft touch off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He's a grinder. I love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Back to Walker. Feeds it to Beasley. Outside, Walker jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 13.
Shoot that on you!
6 on the shot clock. Deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Lakers making a switch here. Lakers leading by 13. Right side, Russell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And Utah making a change here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And as a 78% foul shooter last season, he was pretty steady at the line.
There you go. So it's the Jazz now. And the Jazz call time here. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Here's Markin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you look back at last season, he shot 87% from the foul line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
LeBron outside. Russell. Off target with his 3.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah.
How about this whirlwind journey the last few years for Anthony Davis? Unheralded for most of his high school career. A sudden growth spurt. Leads Kentucky to the national title in 2012. Then the #1 pick in the NBA draft in 2012. And a chance to play with Team USA and win gold in London. Wow.
So it's Utah now. After the made shot from Russell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Number 30 knocks down the 3 ball. And for Davis, he didn't win the Rookie of the Year. He missed a number of games, but hard to label his rookie season a disappointment.
No, an encouraging start. Already one of the best big men in the game. He showed more offensive skill than a lot of people gave him credit for. And I think if he can stay healthy and get stronger and continue to grow, he's really going to be something.
Jazz trail by 16. Here's Markin. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. LeBron outside. Fires for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
So it's the Jazz now. 19-point game. Number 30. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's LeBron with the drive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Lakers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Free throw good, LeBron.
Look at the free throw percentage, unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Second free throw, no good. To end the run, the Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Jazz trail by 20. There's a good screen. Clausen. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
He ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
And the Lakers have possession. Beasley outside. Outside, Russell. Davis sets a screen. And it's Russell missing. Utah shooting about 42% so far. And there's the pass to Gay. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. Number 28. He's covered by Gay. Can't cash in from the high post. Jazz trailed by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Clausen. No good on the three. And Los Angeles guys shooting straight 49% from the field. The shot by Beasley. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Tucker, covered by Beasley. Kicks it to Tucker. With the floater. Nice D from Russell. Lakers leading by 20. He passes to Davis. Back to Russell. From outside the arc. Shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He dishes it to Tucker. The Jazz working the ball around now. Expanding his range. That's good.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a five-man team game where the ball moves, has so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
And the Lakers call time here. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Stripped away. Number 24. And a strong finish with two hands.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Gay. Schroeder off a pick from Reeves.
James.
No one near him. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the Lakers lead by 16. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gets the bucket. Tucker's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Schroeder kicks to LeBron. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Ball stolen. Here's Tucker. He feeds it to Olynyk. Now the dish to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Number 24. The shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 13. LeBron left side. The jump hook. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Here's Tucker. Here's Clarkson. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Passes it to Reeves.
James.
He kicks it to LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. From deep. And the Lakers get it back. Back to LeBron. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Tucker. Here's Clarkson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Reeves, defended by Tucker. Reeves the pass to Schroeder. Taken away. The feed to Olynyk. Here's Clarkson. That three off the mark.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Davis kicks to Schroeder. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Tucker. Here's Clarkson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
You know, every great player needs someone to push them to be better. LeBron said last year that, that's what Kevin Durant does with him. And I think he works as hard as he does, knowing that Durant is coming to try to take his spot as the best player in the league.
He misses the free throw. And going back to LeBron for the time being, he's solidified Clark is standing. I think everyone would agree as the best player in the NBA.
Well, how about 4 league MVP trophies to his credit? One of only 5 players in league history to win that many. One of only a few players to be both MVP of the league and MVP of the finals in the same year.
Wow.
So, enough said.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Jazz trail by 15. Clarkson defended by Schroeder. There's the bucket, good. 19 points in the game.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lets it go. Number 24 nails the baby hook.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
The Lakers with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Davis. No good with the layup.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Dishes to Tucker. Davis with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. That one a little long. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Schroeder. LeBron James on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. The Jazz shooting around 41% on the night. And Davis sends it back. Here's Schroeder. Steps back and drains the jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Clarkson. Sinks the three-pointer. 22 points for him. And here is LeBron. Now the pass to Schroeder. Feeds it to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. He passes to Schroeder. Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jazz trail by 12. Kicks to Olynyk. The three. And the Jazz, another three.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And I also want to point out how good he is at positioning himself defensively near the bucket. He knows how to draw a charge.
And here is LeBron. After the three-pointer from Olynyk. Reeves the pass to Davis. That free throw, no good. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 10. Utah calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
He dishes it to Olynyk. Here's Clausen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Third three in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Reeves the pass to LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. The dish now to Olynyk. That's good. Olynyk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Pass to LeBron, defended by Olynyk. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. And Russell with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Russell's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 8. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen away. Tipped. Passes to Reeves. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Backing down is LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Olynyk.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. "51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there, clogging the lane.
They get it back.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's LeBron. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Reeves. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
There's the triple. Nails the tray.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife.
Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Jazz. And for Los Angeles. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire, Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 4.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And the pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Hits the bucket.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you've got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
Now here's LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Back to Russell. Rebound, Utah. And so just over a minute and a half played. Number 24, he's guarded by Davis. Good.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Russell. Shoots it. And the Lakers with another miss.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Markkanen. That's good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
The Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Davis sets a screen. The drive by Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Puts up a 3, and that one's good.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
I see you, I see you.
Back to LeBron. Launches it. Shot is off.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
Now, here is Russell.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Now the feed to Tucker. Here's the screen. Jacks up a three. They grab their own miss. Number 24. Here's Marketing. Drained for 2 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Lakers trail by 6. And for LeBron James, the season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection, too, shoots fewer three-pointers, but a higher percentage. So now, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package.
Utah with the ball after the made shot from Russell. Number 24, he's guarded by Davis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
They set the pick. The drive by Russell.
Well, we know he loves to push the ball in transition. And even if he doesn't have any help, any wing runners, I mean, he has the knack to weave his way through traffic and score on his own.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Free throw good, Russell.
Well, really a promising young roster for the Utah Jazz team, guys. A lot of blue-chip talent there. I think in a couple of years, this team has a chance to be one of the best in the West.
And so Russell hits them both. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Look, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with him. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And the first one drops. And you got to give this Utah front office a lot of credit. You're right, Clark. They've only missed the playoffs 5 times in the last 30 seasons. Steve, that is a remarkable run.
What I like about Utah, too, Kevin, is that they seem to stay ahead of the curve. They make moves while they still have leverage. Dealing Carlos Boozer, Kirilenko, Darren Williams. So they've done a good job of getting value, getting assets, and continuing to look ahead.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's Russell. And the 3 ball is good. Russell's got 9.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
He feeds it to Tucker. Here's Clarkson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 8.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
He dishes it to Russell. Pass to Reeves. Kicks to LeBron. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 6. Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Dishes it to Davis. LeBron outside. The 3. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here's Markin. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Screen coming.
Reeves, defended by Tucker. The shot's good from Reeves. He's got 5.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Clausen. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pass to Russell. In low to Davis. His first shot coming late. And another basket for the Lakers.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
They set the screen. He kicks it to Olynyk. Clock at 6. And stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. LeBron outside. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists. Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers, blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals. And that's going to be the challenge for LA.
Good on the second free throw. Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark, one of the marquee franchises certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Dunn. Here's Schroeder. There's the dish to Davis. Feeds it to Beasley. Money from the wing. And the Lakers lead by 2. And so it's Utah here with the ball. And he lobs it up. Dives for it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The 3. Count that one. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. The pass to Azubuike. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
He misses the free throw. And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. a lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well.
And he's good on the second.
Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency they were looking for.
Here's Schroeder looking for his first basket still in this one. Rejected by Azubuike. Markin, covered by Beasley. Here's the lob to the hoop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Schroeder kicks to Walker. He passes to Beasley. Beasley left side. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were and a lot of people imagined they were?
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, an older team trying to go up-tempo, coaching change, and that transition.
Right, yes.
You had a lot of moving parts, and it made it very difficult for everybody, I think, and it showed in how the Lakers' season went.
That's a good assessment. Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Dunn. Schroeder kicks to Beasley. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Azubuike.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the board.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Jones checked in for Utah. Los Angeles leading by 3. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Number 28. And he hits the jump shot. Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Dunn from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Schroeder, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to Walker. The tray. A rebound by the Jazz. Here's Dunn. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Los Angeles with another miss.
I thought he'd make that one, and that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
The feed to Gay. With 2 seconds left. Launches a 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
Here's Schroeder. That's good.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Passes to Dunn. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And the Lakers have possession. They lead by 4. Here's Schroeder. With the lead pass, number 28. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
You know, Steve, something else that jumps out at me about him is how often he thwarts penetration with his active hands. I mean, he gets a lot of his steals as players try to make their way to the basket.
And the free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Now the pass to Dunn. He feeds it to Jones. Five on the clock. He dishes it to Gay. From deep. Tries to keep it alive. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Schroeder. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. Pass to Dunn. Here's Clarkson. And the 3 off target.
LeBron does a bunch of things that'll make your jaw drop in the course of a season, but one that stood out to me last season is a bit of an odd one. For 6 straight games, he didn't commit a foul. Incredible.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And Utah making a change here. Here's Tucker. And Clark, you talked about that stat for LeBron, avoiding fouls. Steve, he's really become an elite defender.
He sure has. All defensive first team 5 seasons in a row, and second in the voting last year for Defensive Player of the Year. He's just so strong and quick on his feet, and he's a very smart defender as well, always in position.
He was ticked off last season. He was not the Defensive Player of the Year, wasn't he?
He said he wanted that more than he wanted the MVP.
I know he did. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks to Russell. Back to LeBron. From deep. Utah with the rebound.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
That's all you.
Here's Tucker. 6 to shoot. Number 30. Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 8. LeBron left side. Outside Russell. There's a screen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Tucker drops in the tray. Tucker's got 5. The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. LeBron with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Passes it to Reeves. Here's Gabriel. Dishes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Russell passes to LeBron. LeBron with another miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Russell. The 3 ball. They get it back. LeBron James on the wing. And now Utah, fast break. He kicks to Olynyk. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 1-point Laker lead. LA's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now LeBron. Russell kicks to Brown. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's the screen to the inside. Gabriel. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Tucker. He has 5. Pulls up. And Utah again with the bucket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The Lakers making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. Reeves the pass to Davis. Now the dish to Russell. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. Russell's got 15.
Now, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Clausen, he's guarded by Russell. Feeds to Olynyk. Number 24. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Davis sets a screen, and they double up Russell. There's the triple, and it's LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's his first 3-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
Clausen, he's guarded by Russell. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And the Lakers with possession here. And there's the pass to Reeves. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Here's Tucker. He's got 5. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Reeves defended by Tucker. Back to Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reeves. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
So it's the Jazz now after the made shot from Reeves. Clarkson. And Davis sends it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Jazz making a switch here. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Azubuike.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
The feed now to Olynyk. To the paint. And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Reeves. And it's rejected. They retain possession. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
James.
Here is Russell. He's got 15. Another shot.
We'll see if they can make some adjustments at halftime to try to get him some easier looks and get him on track. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He feeds it to Tucker. He passes to Azubuike. He dishes it to Tucker. Here's the 3.
Good boy.
LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lakers working the ball around now. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Yo, who got LeBron?
The Lakers with the ball. Passes it to Reeves. Outside, Russell. Drains the 3-pointer. Russell's got 18 points in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Number 2. Misses the step-back jump shot. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson covered by LeBron. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For Utah, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
He's off on the first. The Jazz making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 3. Down low, number 2. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Fat and sassy. Come on, Clark. I mean, we're seeing their free throw attempts diminish, but I don't know about calling them fat and sassy. That seems kind of harsh.
The first one falls. That one misses.
Free throws haven't been too kind to them here in the second quarter. I mean, you have the lead with the ability to extend that lead. In order for that to happen, you've got to make your free throws.
And Utah has possession. Clausen. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
No good from Reeves.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
But he recovers it. Done. It's good. This game is all even. 10 points for him.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The drive by Russell. Second chance shot. In deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got 5. Utah with the ball. There's the pick. Here's Dunn. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Lakers shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. LeBron outside. There's the pass to Reeves. And a miss there on the triple.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Takes a 3. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
And Utah making a change here. For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
You know, over the last couple of decades, I'd say, the Jazz have been a team known for its physicality, leaning in on screens, liberal with the hard fouls. Last year, they were accused of being a bit thuggish by Rick Carlisle after a particularly heated contest.
Here's Tucker. He has 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Tucker's got 8.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Kicks it to LeBron. Fires for 3. No good. Here's Dunn. The shot is off. And the first half ends in a close one. Lakers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Halftime at Staples Center in a close one. Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce. The Lakers in a hard-fought game against Utah. A precision offensive attack, maximizing possessions. They're avoiding turnovers. It's just a beautiful game tonight. An impressive first half for LeBron. After 2, he's got 6 points, and so far, he's done a great job playing lockdown D. Good overall also, though, for the Jazz. And look at all those rejections, erasing easy looks, just making it hard around the rim. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with a call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Los Angeles in a bird's eye view from above the Staples Center. An exceptional performance from Russell.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
LeBron up top from the corner, and he hits the jumper for 2. 9 points in the game so far. Jazz trail by 4. Dishes it to Tucker. From deep, the shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to LeBron. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Utah with the ball. There's the pick. He kicks it to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron James on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
He was really tightly guarded there. I'm not sure about that shot selection.
Here's Marketing. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
The first free throw is good. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and, of course, Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
Now, here is Russell. 18 points for him. Pass to Reeves.
Good boy, good boy.
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 12 points for him.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding